The most vital thing here is that the people here are happy, they love their job, they love what they do, they're great at what they do, they can solve our customers' problems. The people matter the most, and that's what makes me the most proud of NIKA. My name is Kabir Chaudhary, President and CEO here at NIKA. NIKA was sort of the brainchild, actually, of my mom. NIKA stands for my sister and my name, Natasha with an N-I, and Kabir. It was the late 90s, and my dad wanted to jump on the dot-com boom. So he is a mechanical engineer, but he started this company, NIKA Technologies, thinking that he was gonna go and hit it big in the IT sector. He realized that IT wasn't his thing, and he went right back to mechanical engineering and went back to the VA and said, hey, do you have any consulting work for me? And that's how the business started. NIKA provides full life cycle facility solutions to the federal government primarily. Our three main business lines are mission support services, then we have a logistics business line, which is for something in DoD we call initial outfitting and transition, and then we have engineering and program management. NIKA in its early stages was what I'd call your traditional, mom and pop shop, but really it was pop and son. We tried our best, we failed a bunch, but we were able to kind of come to a place where we understood what he was good at, what I was good at, and we built it from there. Back in around 2010 to 11, I still was pretty green, but he said, look, you have different ambitions for this company and a different vision than I do. Why don't you just do it? That was huge. That's also when I decided to pivot from that traditional design, architecture, and engineering space. It wasn't something that I felt comfortable in with the employees and the people that we had here at NIKA at the time to not have a sure path forward, not to have predictability. But really the issue was, how do we get into that facilities operations management where we can get a 5-year contract or a 10-year contract and do really, really well at it, but we have predictability. And that way we can look our employees in the eyes and say, hey, we are focused on making sure that we can get you long-term sustainability in your career. And we can look at our customers in our eye and say, we are gonna invest our time, our resources, everything into you as well to make your program, your facility, your base, whatever it is, that much better. And that's what we've been doing over the years. And now we're really at this great stage where we can, focus on those three services and do them really, really well. Collectively, what we were able to do, not only for us and our family, but for the families that we employ here, and to try and create a culture of who we are and what we believe in into maybe a little greater ecosystem.
NIKA is a family-owned business, and as a result, our culture here is very family-focused. People not only care about what we do and how we support our clients, but they care about each other, and they're interested in how things are going in each other's personal lives.
This is one of the best atmospheres I've ever worked for. It's relaxed, but hardworking. The camaraderie drives the performance, I believe.
There's fun things to do. We have pool tables, we have games, we have a collaborative space where everybody can work and not so much a stuffy environment. Less cubicles, open space. I think that atmosphere really makes people want to come here on a daily basis.
We have an employee engagement culture. So we're constantly, every month, doing something either from a charity giving perspective or just a fun engagement perspective.
They really make sure that you're taken care of in the company and want to be involved and want you to grow. So I think that sets us apart from other companies.
The culture here is that sort of energetic, dynamic, fun, and we have a mantra here, which is our first and foremost. It's hashtag GSD, it's on our walls, it's laced all over our marketing materials, and it's get shit done. That brings about this sort of environment or culture that is dynamic because we have to get shit done, right? And we're all high energy, like we want to. Everybody that's here wants to be here.
We're very complementary to each other. So, no one of us is alike, and so we each bring different strengths to cover for each other's shortcomings. And we all do things well in different areas, and when we bring that together, it's really fun to see that gel and become a very strong force.
The company culture is unique and unlike any other culture I've seen at any company I've ever worked at. The most memorable moments here are when we win new contracts. To take all the time, months and years sometimes, that you've worked on an opportunity, to see it come through and to celebrate that success together is truly the most memorable moment that I've had here.
One unique aspect of NIKA's is our communication and our ability to be flexible, our desire to be nimble, to adapt to our different clients, and look for reasons to figure something out versus reasons not to. So we look for areas where we can be more efficient. We look for areas where we can apply technology. We look for areas where we can just provide our culture and inculcate them in the way we do it. We found out that these three aspects kind of separate us from our competitors, and it allows us to do it in a NIKA way, if you will.
I served in the United States Air Force for 33 years. I found the things I learned in the military really help my job here, because it's important that you understand, communicate, but more importantly, listen to the concerns that either the customers, the competition, or our employees have.
NIKA in itself has arrived to a place where we're an established business within our own community. I have this whole thought of ecosystem, and what does my ecosystem look like? What does it comprise of? And it comprises of all of that. It comprises of all the people that in my community, in the community that we work with, in my personal community, and how do those meld together and mesh together, and what am I learning from them? And throughout the years, being able to grow that ecosystem has allowed NIKA to be where it's at today, and really for us to find a way to thrive in the future.
Our ultimate measure of success is retaining a client for the long term and continuing to support their mission throughout time. So growth to me is not only winning new work, but sustaining our existing work.
We're seeing in the short term, our goal is to get the company to $100 million. And then beyond that is just to grow it and to be one of the best government contractors out there.
We have the right team. We have the right past performance. We have the right systems and processes to make it happen. It's just a matter of going out there and winning those jobs, because I have no doubt that the people that are here today will be able to fulfill and meet the requirements of those programs and definitely exceed them.
We do have a very strong, culture, a work family, very much a work hard, play hard mentality, but one where we can celebrate, we can give back to our communities, but also just enjoy working together.
It's family first, and it's get the job done, win.
I think it's one of the best group of guys that I have ever worked with and for, and I don't think the company could accomplish its goals without that group of guys.
I think what separates us, again, is that melting pot that we have. So many different diverse backgrounds that let us think differently and imagine different possibilities for how we can serve ultimately our customers and the missions that they have. As we continue to grow and we continue to meet new customers and bring on new folks, I think they're going to sense that level of family, because that's who we are in our DNA, and we're going to always have that.
In one word, I would describe NIKA as family.
Dynamic.
Dynamic.
Winners.
Passionate.
Great.
Outstanding.